Hello class. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to cook your pasta perfectly to al dente. Here's all the tools you'll need. For starters, of course, you're going to need a pot. You might want to have a cover for your pot too, just to quicken the process of boiling the water up. Then you're going to need some salt. You're going to need vegetable oil, but canola oil or olive oil will work, even if it's extra virgin. Of course, you're going to need the spaghetti and then a strainer to drain all your pasta when you're finished. This type of spoon is especially good for when you're boiling pasta because you can scoop up the pasta out of the pot without getting any water through it. That's what the holes and the little nooks and crannies are for. Step 1. Let's get the water boiling. You want to have the heat set to about middle to high range. I'd say 6 would be a good number to start it off. Here's where the top comes in handy. You want to cover it to speed up the process of the water boiling. Our water's boiled and we're ready to go. Step 2. Once our water gets boiling, now we got to add the salt and the vegetable oil. You don't really want to overpower the flavor, so all you need is a dash of salt. And just a few drops of olive oil to keep the pasta from sticking together. You want to stir that salt in a little bit just to make it dissolve. Step 3, time to get the pasta boiling. The thing with spaghetti is, it's a little tricky just because no matter how you break it up, it will always break into 3 pieces. So you probably want to snap it over to the sink just to save cleanup time for later. Snap it and just throw it up in the boiling pot. Stir it a little bit, and we're just going to let it sit for a good 5 minutes. I'm going to stir it after 5 minutes, and you could just check it just to make sure, even though it'll still be a little firm after 5 minutes. But what I'm going to do is check up on the noodles after every minute after the 5 minutes so we can get it just right to how we want it. Now I'm checking it after 6 minutes, and here's the trick to really tell when your pasta is al dente. Might sound a little funny, but I assure you it works every time. Use a little ladle to scoop up just one string. Pause it. This trick only works for spaghetti. Remember, only works for spaghetti. See that? When it sticks, you know that's when your pasta is really done. Just to make sure, take out a noodle and just take a little bite through it. If you taste something hard in the middle, in the center, you will know that it's not done. Also, if you see a piece in the middle that's darker than the rest of the noodle, you can also tell that it's not done. Next step, you're going to drain it. Pour it into the strainer and just simply give it up a little shake. What you want to do is make sure there's no excess water in your pasta. You want to have no excess water in the noodles at all. Just place it into a bowl. There you go. Perfect al dente spaghetti.